You've tried low FODMAP, suffered through a month of brutal elimination measuring those 6 miserable almonds, half a cup of blueberries, a tablespoon of raisins, and got nothing? Or maybe you even got worse. Maybe it's time to consider a low-histamine diet. Try and tested by me for over 3 weeks now. Hi, I'm Kira, the Gut Princess, and I've been suffering from IBS for over 14 years. So low-histamine eating is probably the first light at the end of the tunnel I've seen in years of suffering and expensive, useless treatments. Which doctor recommended to me? AI. That's right. In all those years, not a single doctor even mentioned histamine intolerance. Bloating and headaches haven't completely disappeared, but they reduced by around 20%, and trust me, that makes a huge difference. So, how does it work? The principle is simple. Eat only fresh or freshly cooked meals. Anything canned, marinated, fermented, or aged is basically a histamine bomb. Avoid chocolate, soy sauce, cheese, cured and smoked meats, fish, kombucha, miso, pickles, basically anything that's not fresh. Yes, it's daunting, I know, but it's worth giving a shot. Fun fact, the low-histamine diet is actually very similar to the yogi sattvic diet. If you want me to make a video on that, let me know in the comments. So, a day in my life on a low-histamine diet. Breakfast. I always start with warm water and coffee. I usually skip solid breakfast because I do intermittent fasting. It helps me to control the bloating. Lunch. I normally hit the gym around lunch, so I would have a protein shake. Bananas, blueberries, or raspberries are safe, but avoid strawberries and pineapple, and be careful with very ripe bananas. Protein powders, a blend of pea, rice, and hemp works best. Avoid sweeteners because they can be a massive histamine liberator. Snack. I usually boil 3 eggs and lightly season them with salt and mild herbs. No spicy stuff. Dinner. Freshly cooked chicken works great if you eat meat. If you're vegetarian like me, try rice or quinoa with fresh veggies, but avoid soy sauce, tomatoes, eggplants, olives, and fermented cabbage. Evening snack. To boost protein intake, I normally grab some pumpkin seeds. Otherwise, one of the lowest histamine treats is marshmallow, but make sure they're vegan. Let me know if this diet made any difference. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe so I would know that this blog is worth continuing. And thank you so much for watching.